Hello and welcome to another vlog on the channel, and today I'm here for my first ever visit to Plopsaland Belgium. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to this park for quite some time now. Now I believe there's about, I think, 7 roller coasters on park. And at the moment my current coaster count sits at 94 coasters, so I'm going to try and save the Ride to Happiness as my 100th coaster credit. Now the Ride to Happiness is their Mack Rides Extreme Spinning Coaster, and apparently it's one of the best. It's a world-class coaster from what I've heard, and it looks absolutely insane, so I want to save my 100th coaster credit for something truly special with the Ride to Happiness. So I'll not get on that as the first coaster. At the moment I'm doing this little dark ride, like a little indoor boat ride. So yeah, I'll speak to you once I come off this little boat ride attraction. So I've just ridden Boss Van Plop, so that's the first ride of the day, and that's like a little indoor boat ride, and that was really cool. It had some really nice theming in there, quite a few animatronics. Honestly, the theming in there was honestly gorgeous, and it was just like a nice serene boat ride in there, so that's a pretty good first ride of the day. I think now we're going to next go on this chair swing ride. I don't know what it's called, but it looks really good. I love a good chain swing ride. So yeah, I'll speak to you once we come off of this. So I've just ridden Wiener Volts, I think that's how it's pronounced, which is their chair swing ride, and that was pretty fun. Yeah, it was a decent little chair swing ride, pretty much as good as a chair swing ride can get. Yeah, just over there is the Ride to Happiness. That's going to be my 100th credit later on, but not yet because currently I'm still at 94 coasters. That's going to change in a minute because I'm going to get on the first coaster of the day, my 95th coaster, Anubis the Ride, which is a Gerstlauer launch coaster, and this looks really interesting. I've done a few Gerstlauer coasters, but I don't think I've ever done a Gerstlauer launch coaster. So this looks really fun, this ride, and it's got a really awesome looking station as well. Like, look at that. That is incredible. So yeah, I'm going to get in the queue for Anubis now, and I shall speak to you once I have come off of it. So I've just ridden the first roller coaster of the day, which was Anubis, and wow, that was intense. Like, I knew it was going to be quite a quick and snappy ride, but I didn't think that it was going to be like that intense. Like, the launch was so forceful. It's probably one of the most intense launches I've ever done, really. It was literally such an intense launch, and the ride experience as well was so quick. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. That's probably my second favourite Gerstlauer coaster, obviously only second only to the Smiler. But yeah, that was crazy. So now I think I'm going to do K3 roller skating, which is like this junior coaster here. I think it's an old Sierra Force. So yeah, I'll see you once I come off of K3. ridden 2 junior coasters. The first one was K3 Roller Skates, which is a Vekoma junior coaster apparently, not Sierra like I thought. And that was a good little fun, solid junior coaster. And then I went on the Like Me coaster, which is a classic Sierra Force. That was a pretty good little coaster as well. I think I preferred K3 out of that purely because of like that one had a little bit more to it, it was slightly more intense. So that was pretty good. In terms of operations today, I think there's 7 roller coasters, but 2 of them are down at the moment. Heidi the Rise is down, it's having track worked on it. I don't even know if that's going to open today, probably not. So that's a shame because that looks like quite a good wooden coaster. And Super Splash is currently running with empty trains, so hopefully that one will open at some point today. I hope it does, because if it doesn't, then I'm not going to quite get Ride to Happiness from 100th credit, but hopefully it will, we'll see. Until then, I'm now heading to Draconis, which is a Mack Rides powered coaster, and this actually looks pretty decent. It's got some really nice looking theming around it. So yeah, so I shall see you once I come off of Draconis. So I've just ridden a couple of attractions. So first I rode Draconis, which is a Mack powered coaster, and that was a pretty solid Mack powered coaster. It obviously did 2 laps around the track, and has quite a few helixes in there, and that's pretty cool. And it also has some pretty solid theming on the station exterior and around the ride area, which is great. And then I went on Dino Splash, which is a log flume ride. It's good. It's got some pretty solid theming. You only get like a light sprinkle, so that might be alright on like a winter's day. You only get like a tiny like sprinkle. It's not too much. It's not like Chapas where you get absolutely drenched. So yeah, Dino Splash, that was a solid log flume ride. And yeah, I have just seen that Super Splash. Obviously Draconis, when I went to that made it my 98th coaster. Super Splash is now open, so we're going to get on that. That will become coaster number 99, and then once I've done that, we get on the Ride to Happiness for my 100th roller coaster. So yeah, let's head towards Super Splash.
moeten bij het Prinsessia-restaurant. Tot zo dadelijk.
Chers visiteurs, dans quelques instants, vous pourrez rencontrer Blanche-Neige au restaurant Princessia. À tout de suite.
Just finally got on Super Splash, the Mack Rides water coaster. Yeah, that was a pretty good fun ride. I've never actually done a water coaster before, so this is actually my first one. It has like, and that I think it's quite different than a lot of the other water coasters as well, because it has like just an elevator lift, like a spiral elevator lift, that sort of spins you up, rotates you 180 degrees as you're going up. And obviously once you get to the top, you drop down, go into a little hill and drop down underneath the bridge, go into a little hill, and then splash down into the water. So it's a very short ride experience, but it's still fun in general. You don't get too wet on it either, it's just a light sprinkle, which is nice. But yeah, I'm now at 99 roller coasters, which means that it's time for the moment of truth, the ride to happiness. Yeah, that looks insane. Look at that. So all those crazy inversions while spinning. Yeah, it looks absolutely brilliant. So I'm gonna get in the queue for Ride to Happiness now. I really cannot wait for this. This is like, from what I've heard, one of the best roller coasters on earth. Some people have even said I've heard that it's the best roller coaster on earth. I mean, obviously it depends on your preferences and whatnot. But this looks absolutely insane. So yeah, see you once I've come off of Ride to Happiness.
going down, Thomas.
Yep.
Pretty much everything.
I don't know what's on the buffet menu because on the way back, queue.
So I've just ridden the Ride to Happiness for the very first time, and that was absolutely incredible. And that is now officially my 100th roller coaster, which is absolutely insane. I've now ridden 100 of these things all over the world, and it is such an intense, incredible ride. But more on that in a moment, because we didn't think this could happen, but Heidi the Ride is now open. It's back open. We saw it testing for the last few minutes. And now it's just reopened to the public, so yeah. I'll go Heidi the Ride, talk about that, and then I'll talk more about my experience on the Ride to Happiness, this absolutely excellent roller coaster. But yeah, I'll see you once I've come off this GCI wooden coaster. So I've just ridden Heidi the Ride here at Plopsaland Belgium, and that was actually a really good, fun wooden roller coaster, fun little GCI wooden coaster. Yeah, I really enjoyed the layout of that. How it was it was very compact, very fast paced. There was some really cool, wacky elements on there, and yeah, that was a really fun GCI wooden coaster. Let's talk more about Ride to Happiness then. What's an excellent ride that is. It does everything so right. It's got some really nice theming, especially around the station area. That station is probably one of the best roller coaster stations I've ever been in. Like, it's so heavily detailed. It's got a really nice projection at the top front part of the station. And also the ride itself has got an amazing soundtrack with onboard audio as well, that's synced to the ride layout, which is really cool. And then obviously the ride layout itself, it literally starts with this really slow, like, I think it's called a JoJo roll out of the station. And yeah, that is a really disorienting element. And you also go through that while spinning as well, which is insane. And yeah, and then the rest of the layout, that first launch is very punchy, and you do that while spinning. You basically do all of that while spinning. It's like the vertical loop, the first drop, like the banana roll, and that element after the second launch, I don't know what it's called, that was probably the craziest part. That was insane. Yeah, Ride to Happiness is one of my favourite roller coasters. Top 5, maybe even top 3, maybe even top 1, who knows. That was absolutely incredible. So I'm about to go on this ART Wild Swing now. I don't know what it's called, but it looks really good. Now I've been on Wild Swing at Paulson's Park, which is new for this year, and that was a really fun ride. So yeah, I'm sure this one will be really good as well. This one looks really nice, nicely themed as well, landscaped. So yeah, I'll try to figure out what it's called, and then once I've come off of this ride, I shall tell you all about it. So I've just ridden Vic's Whirlwind, that's the name of the wild swing I just went on, and wow, that was really good. I'm really enjoying these wild swing attractions that are starting to pop up all over the place lately. They're like family friendly versions of top spin attractions, so they don't go upside down. I mean, they are quite fun as well. They do sway quite steeply back and forth, but they don't go upside down or everything like that. And yeah, they are pretty fun. So I've done Wild Swing at Drayton Manor and Vic's Whirlwind at Plopsaland Belgium. So yes, that is it for my day here at Plopsaland Belgium. And yeah, what an amazing visit it has been to this brilliant theme park. I think the highlight for me has definitely got to be getting on Ride to Happiness and getting that as my 100th roller coaster credit. That is something I will never forget fact I got such an elite, insane, world-class roller coaster as my 100th ever roller coaster. That was absolutely brilliant, that. And yeah, that concludes my tour throughout Europe this year. It's been a wonderful trip. I will absolutely never forget this trip. It has been some of the best days of the year, and probably some of the best days of my life, actually. It's been absolutely incredible on this trip, and I'm if I could, I'd do it all again, because it's been absolutely brilliant, this trip. So yeah, that's it for my day at Plopsaland Belgium, and that's it for my Europe trip as a whole. The next theme park visit will be, I'll be back at Alton Towers next week, next Tuesday actually. So obviously make sure you stay tuned for that. I'll be seeing what the Minecraft Meet the Mobs event, and I'll also be checking out the new pop-up exhibition they've added, which looks really interesting. So yes, I want to thank you all very much for watching this video, and if you've enjoyed it, then please make sure to like and subscribe, and comment what you would like to see in the next video. Goodbye.